Whoa. It's the Yewllusion reporting from somewhere on spaceship Earth. In the everything and in the nothing at the very same time. Look at that. It's pretty wild. I mean, there it is. There it is. Do you see it? I see it. You see that, can you see that hawk over there? It's getting ready to pounce on something. There it goes. Pulled out. It's, I was realizing I don't stand out here enough and absorb this slice of it all, whatever this is. I've been feeling very much so the disconnection with time and space, the need to be part of it. And I was wondering what that really means today. It's just this overwhelming presence that the time code is about to alter to the infinite. I don't really know what that means, but I'm totally at peace with it. Maybe it's time to exit the spacesuit. Who knows, man? Today was another day I just didn't do anything. And I was totally cool with it. It was funny, I got up and I was like, I don't really want to make coffee at home. I'm gonna go like get a cup of coffee down at the market. And I pulled in and the market's packed and there's like one parking spot and there's this dude just sitting there with his bicycle. I come to pull in and he just stares at me. He's got his bike parked in the only parking spot. And it was right at that moment I was like, this is ridiculous down here. Utterly ridiculous. I ended up getting my cup of coffee and I went and sat and watched the ocean and the people everywhere. I just watched them come to the beach and set up their stuff and do their deal. And then I went to a meditation meeting and watched my thoughts drive around in my head for a while and was amazed at how many different vehicles are driving around in my head. And then my big accomplishment for the day was I went to the post office and mailed your t-shirts. And I haven't done anything else. This is it. This is my day on full, like, this is it. Just having a cup of coffee, looking at that. Right there is infinite time. Right there is the geologic presence of infinite time working its genius with water. Working water and fire. There it is, just carving mountain ranges with some plate tectonics maybe. Who knows, dude? Who knows what's really going on down here? And so, I've been wondering why I've been so at peace at doing nothing. I wasn't motivated to go surf. I didn't need to go ride my bike or go hike or go explore. I was totally content to be in just the nothingness of it all. You got to come a long way to get to the nothingness. And I realized that I've been working on articulating what this new place I'm occupying is, because I've never been here before. There's a weird peace in it. It's really as if I don't need to make any more decisions. The only decision I need to make is to choose not to make a decision, right? And it was funny, the one little piece of information that came through to me today was I've been posting, my friend Lily's been making memes, taking quotes out of my my YouTube stream and making memes with them, and I posted one, and one of my buddies was like, my favorite quote is this: the only thing I can't do is not be gnarly. I said that one day. The only thing so a little background on that is he's an electrician, and we were up at my friend's house who was getting it remodeled. This was about a year before I got sober. So 10, 11 years ago. And we were up there, and I was doing some carpentry work, but my electrician buddy's guy who was supposed to come dig the ditch didn't show up, and we needed the electrical work to get done so that we could do our carpentry work, or we weren't going to be able to work. And I think I needed to be somewhere. I needed to be in Las Vegas. That's right. I was picking up this girl in Las Vegas and taking her out to Aspen. And so I needed to get we needed to work. I couldn't afford a day off. But we were going to be forced to have a day off if this ditch didn't get dug. And my electrician buddy had to do what he was doing. He couldn't dig the ditch. So I was like, I'll dig the ditch. And it was up in the mountains. There's no dirt. It's just rock, like rubble. And I got in there and got in the zone, and just was in there digging the craziest ditch through rocks you've ever seen. And I was 6 hours into it, right? Because I was like, I'm gonna finish this ditch today so my buddy can drop his conduit in there. My buddy I was working for was like, hey, can you come help me with something up in the attic? And I'm like, no. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, dude, I can't turn this off. If I turn this off, I'll never get it started back up. Cause I was, sweating, it was hot. I'm digging this crazy ditch through the thing, and my electrician buddy, my plumber, that's right, he's a plumber, dude, my bad. My plumber buddy comes out, and he looks at my crazy ditch, and it's perfect. It's like, I know how to do a good ditch. It's perfect, so he can put his pipes in there. And he's like, wow, your ditch is perfect. He's like, is there anything you can't do? And I look at him and I go, I'm sweating, I'm covered in dirt. I got this pick in my hand. I go, the only thing I can't do is stop being gnarly. The only thing I can't do is stop being gnarly. That's it, man. Here it is. I realized, I think today in this period of introspection I've had is, I'm so gnarly, and I don't mean it as a bragging thing. I have my own weak spots and failings and all that kind of stuff, but I'm so ready to take it on that the world's pretty soft down here. I've been really kind of looking at it. Something about the dude taking up the parking spot with his bike and him staring at me, and again, me just looking at him being like, this dude's soft, and just the softness all around. And I don't mean that hardness is this physical brute force thing. I mean the gnarliness is this ability to want to create, want to build the most deep thing ever. Like I was talking about in that last video, I'm at this crazy turning point where it's either just build the most fantastic, beautiful, unified energy field ever, or it's just this unknown. And I'm like, what is the unknown? Like, what is that? And I've realized part of that unknown is I'm really not that interested about this down here anymore. I see it. Like I know what I'm looking at over here. Like I'm fully like an aware, multidimensional human being on this lower energy field. I don't mean that I'm not interested because I can't see it. I mean that I fully am connected to it. Like I can feel the energy shooting out of my chest in all directions, connecting to this. Totally 360 degree, all directions connection right now. I feel the energy. I connect to that hawk up there, that mustard over there, that canyon, the ghosts of the Chumash that are permeating up through the ground right here. Like I'm fully super aware of it all. To the point that I'm at peace with it. Like for a long time in my life, I think I needed to dig into what was going on down here and who they are. Then I figured out it's me. I'm they. I'm the they. And so I'm totally content at that space in life. I'm not looking for anything anymore. I know what it is. It's either this or that. I'm going home one way or the other with a smile on my face. Like I've been really figuring out what home means to me. What home is. Because I'm at home. Like this is my home. Spaceship Earth is my home. And then there's another home on the home. And then there's a bigger home off the home. Like Spaceship Earth's like the middle home, right? And then you have God's infinite city of light, right? Infinite plane of heaven is the bigger home. And then you have family, which is the smaller home. And I'm in the middle space of home. It's very interesting. And because I trip, I'm not the kind to just sort of like lay around and just like do nothing unless I'm depressed. But I'm not depressed at all. But I have no need to do like anything to occupy myself for the sake of like I'm missing something. I'm very content right now. It's a very I don't think I've ever been this content, which tells me like that's good. That's a good vibe. I'm excited. Either way, I'm excited. Anyway, I thought I would just share this moment here and I'll just be quiet now.